all the attachment is from the desire practicing. It's not nibbana. The true essence of everything is not doesn't have the decoration within itself. That is the true origin. Doesn't have to try to be empty or not. And it doesn't have to try to be the true origin either. The true origin doesn't have to try to be true origin. It doesn't have to try to make itself to be the true origin. Therefore, make a conclusion with the essence of the enlightenment right away. There is no need to try to let go or not letting go. Be amidst everything in the way that there is no need to try to be bound or to be free, attached or detached. Make a conclusion to dissolve it right away. Then it will be automatically the essence of the true origin. Be amidst everything like this without trying to let go or not letting go. With everything, all the same. If you try to let go and not letting go, it's not the true origin. It's a new creation. It's called the desire practicing, the delusive attachment that is practicing. It's not ending. It's continue in such a way to be destined in the realm of existence at the angel realms, Brahma realm. How do you listen in front of the Buddha to end? Listening in the way that doesn't have to grasp, doesn't have to try to begin or to end. Listen to that gives ending to the ending itself. Listen like this. Everyone is amidst all things, but amidst all things in the way that there is no need to let go or not letting go, all the same. No need to try to might or not might, all the same. No need to try to cut or not cut, all the same. This will be the true origin, all the same. It's not going to be something that is strange, unnatural, or weird. It's not be in the midst of everything in the way of the Eightfold Path. That is the way of the Arahants in their nature. They amidst everything in the way that there is nothing in the middle of anything. So you make a conclusion. Amidst everything in the way that there is no need to let go or not letting go altogether. Then it will not be anything that is in the middle of anything automatically. In the way that it's not about anything amidst anything automatically. If you try to let go and not letting go, trying to attach or detach, that is amidst everything in the way that there is something amidst everything. That is karma, that is unending. Listen in the way with ending. Just link with the recording from the translation. All over the world, we listen on Zoom, and you can listen to, so that you will listen at the present. Whatever Lumpur say at the present, listen. So long as this present that we have to utilize the technology. After war, we will not be able to use the satellite. Will not be able to use this year and next year. It will be critical. Use technology for at this time. You can use it for a while. Use it. Make use of it. Listen to the essence of the enlightenment, so that you don't waste the time to go around and around. Because the later generation, the later time, is the Dhamma that is fabricated, Dhamma that grasps for Dhamma, the truth that grasps for the truth. There is no cutting, and even further to be karma overlaying Dhamma. grasping for Dharma, there is no cutting. Even all Dharma doesn't grasp for itself. It's anatta, it's anicca and anatta. Everything doesn't grasp for itself in its nature. All Dharma also doesn't grasp for itself. But later generation, they assume up Dharma and grasp for Dharma. It becomes karma overlaying Dharma. That's why it's continuing in such a way with karma. Listen carefully. Don't go further than the essence of the enlightenment. Don't go further than that. It's gone too far because of the aim to grasp. Therefore, there is no cutting. It's gone too far from cutting. So it's from not grasping for the non-grasping itself, not grasping for the non-grasping itself with everything. Letting go or not letting go, not grasping for it. Amidst everything in the way that there is no need to let go or not letting go, all the same. That's it. It will be without flaw, all the same. As the true origin, all the same. There is no one who is practicing or not practicing. It will not be such a way. There is no one who is enlightened or not. It's going to be no flaw. No one who is realized or not realized. This is coming from practicing. Someone who is realized or not realized. That is gone further from Nibbana. Where is it that is realized to? Or breaking through towards? It is not, even it is not itself. Neither it is or it is not. So where is it going? With this, it will end someone who is realized or not realized. Nibbana purely, right away. And proceed with everything altogether as a great compassion. No need to try to let go or not letting go altogether with everything. Let it be the essence of the great compassion, Nibbana dissolving samsara, without separation from anything. If you use letting go or not letting go, there will be a division. There will be a separation. It's like you are letting go of something. What is it that is from anything? It cannot go together with all things. It cannot be the great compassion. It's blocking, helping ending for samsara, blocking the great compassion. Cannot use letting go and not letting go. The great compassion is beyond letting go and not letting go. It has nothing to do with letting go and not letting go. Move on together in the way that there is no need to let go and not letting go, so that it will be the essence that has no traces, dissolving altogether at all times. In other words, it's called the purification of the extinction and the emptiness. And use it as a reminder. Constantly use the reminders. These are the reminders that dissolve themselves, actually. No need to try to let go and not letting go. This is the auto-purification, dissolve itself. The letting go dissolving itself. The letting go doesn't grasp for itself, it dissolves itself. And it will not become samsara of opinions and meanings. Use the word everything. Everything. You have to proceed together at the same time. Help cut through deluded knowing all together, not one or two things at a time, all at once. So you need to use the word everything. Because when you think of everything, it will proceed together at once. No need to try to let go and not letting go at once. This is helping through cutting deluded knowing at the same time. This is the great compassion that is proceeding at that moment at once. There is not much. No need to attach or detach. If you have to, attached or detached. It is a new creation. It is not the true origin. You have heard of the true origin, but you cannot get the message. So you have to look all things. What is the true origin of all things? Is there the letting go and not letting go like you? No. Is there attachment or non-attachment like you? No. So that's the true origin. So how, if you trying to attach and not attach, it's not true origin already. It's a new creation. It's different, huh? You see? When it's in your way, it's the way of realms of existence. But if it's in the way of all things, it's not realms of existence. It's not considered as realm of existence to itself. If it's the way of your creating and practicing, this is like you creating your own realms of existence. That's why there are higher realms, middle realms. No need to let go or not letting go. This will be the true origin automatically. The true origin of the Satya Dharma is not the Satya Dharma that is fabricated. When it's fabricated, it's assumed up. Assume up the Satya Dharma. It's called the fabricated Satya Dharma. Making up, letting go, making up, not letting go, making up attachment, making up non-attachment. This is called Satya Dharma that is assumed up. It's made up. That is not the true origin. It's fake. It's not. It's something that is made up. That's why it becomes realm of existence that follows from the Brahma realm to the hell realms. Supporting this practice from this assume up of Dharma, grasping for Dharma. For both worldly and Dharma is the same. Open up in balance for both inside and outside. Use the word everything. Don't enter inward because that is the desire, the internal desire. Don't choose sides inside nor outside. Let it be automatic without choosing whether to take the side of internal or external, because when you choose it becomes the desire to choose. Let it be by itself, internal or external by itself. It is gonna be that it's not about something that is internal or external, not about anything internal or external, automatic. When there is choosing, it will be something within the external and the external, the internal, the desire overlaying. Inside and outside, let it be natural. Without trying to choose whether it is the side of inside or outside, proceed together. No need to try to let go or not letting go. Then there is no pressure to oneself. If you think of trying to let go, there is a pressure already. If you think of trying to cut anything, it's a pressure already. This is self-torture. It means that it's not the essence of the enlightenment. With the essence of the enlightenment, why is there a pressure? Move on together like this, without trying to cut or not cutting altogether. Then there will not be someone who is cutting or not cutting naturally. then it will be without traces, without flaw, in balance continually, in the way that no need to attach or detach altogether, without trying to let go and not letting go. No conflict, no discrimination. All the villagers and all the temple people having no differentiations, without trying to let go and not letting go, all the same, without trying to be bound to be free, all the same. That's it. No discrimination, no differentiations, turning into the essence that is without flaw, in balance, by the essence of the true origin. Mindfulness, concentrations, wisdoms, these are assumed up Dhamma. Is not the true origin. The true origin, you look, is there anything that having to have mindfulness? There is no meaning, even the meaninglessness itself. There is the diligence, having to do like this, having to do like that, diligently making up, assuming up diligently, and then fixated to the assume up, to the made up. There is no cutting diluted knowing yet, no ending yet, always continue. Having to have concentration or not, all things, no need, even the not need. There is not having to have to or not having to. Be enlightened to this truth. That which has nothing to do with relating or not relating, be enlightened to this truth. That which has nothing to do with attachment or non-attachment, be enlightened well to this truth. That which doesn't have to grasp or not grasping, be enlightened well to this truth. The true origin of all things is like this in its nature. It doesn't have grasping or not grasping. It doesn't have attachment or non-attachment. The true origin is like this. It doesn't have cutting or not cutting. Listen carefully. If you listen carefully, there is no need to try to be enlightened in whatever ways again. Listen carefully. And then it will end all the earnest with the desire to attach or detach, to be Nibbana or not Nibbana. Listen carefully, then it will end the desire to be enlightened or not. Listen carefully. Later on, it will be the era of ending. From the listening, you have to listen to something that ends the ending itself. If you listen to all these days, it's just pointing out towards the future. It's not listening and ending. It just creates a becoming, having to do like this, like that, on and on. Always becoming. That is listening to something that not giving ending. That kind of period of time will be ending. It will be just instantaneous, listening and ending instantaneously. No need to let go. No need to not letting go. It will end all the pressure. No desire to give pressure to yourself. No need to be attached. No need to be detached. No need to be attached or detached. This will end all the decision to practice. Mai, to either mai or not mai. Mai. to either mine or not mine. It will end the ending itself. It will cease the ceasing itself. If you teach one another in the same ways, it's the desire pointing out to create the desire to persevere. The desire perseveres. It will be endless. This is the assumed Dhamma, the assumed Satya Dhamma. It's not the true origin. The Buddhas give enlightenment to the same essence. Any of the Buddhas is the same essence of enlightenment, that which is not attached to itself as it is. There is no such a thing as attachment or non-attachment. It doesn't have having attachment or non-attachment. It's not attached even to the non-attachment itself. This is the same old essence of enlightenment. But for a long time, it's become faded. So there must be a new reminder, again, reminding again, making a conclusion towards ending again. Everything not attached to either attachment or non-attachment. Make a conclusion to the non-attachment. Not attached to either attachment or non-attachment. Make a conclusion well with the non-attachment. Later on, when you say anything, bowing down, and that's it, it's bygone. There's no need to be much to pray, to recite. The more you do it, the more you're going to arise and cease within the mind. Do it in moderation. You just bow down or pay respect, not to grasp for anything, or you recite for anything. Let it be bygone. Don't linger. Don't linger. Don't be delayed. Because there will be a lot of Vedana, sensations, and hindrances will be a lot. It's not about grasping. The essence of the grace of the triple gem is not grasping for either grasping or not grasping. Therefore, it's impossible to use the grasping with the triple gem, because it will become karma. Pay respect, be humble, and that's it. Don't grasp for it. Pay respect, and that's it. Not for grasping. Not for grasping. Then it will be the essence, the same essence of the enlightenment. Wear with it. Wear with it. The enlightenment is that all of the triple gem is from not grasping for either grasping and non-grasping, not attached to either attachment and non-attachment. That's why it turns into the triple gem, the grace of the triple gem, all of the essence of the enlightenment to help samsara, to help cut through for samsara. In between attachment and non-attachment is not yet discarding the habits of such an action. It's impossible to help cut through for samsara because it's in between. It's like that. It's good that you have met Luang Po. This is the friends of the abbots from the temple in Sapa
ตามหลวงพ่อปวดอยู่
that
หลวง
met
พ่อ
Luang
ฟัง
Por.
จริงๆแล้วฟังหลวงพ่อมาหลายนานแล้วฟังตามหลาย
The abbot have met Luang Por and follow Luang Por to bless in
ไม่
Vietnam.
ติดตามไม่ยึด
This is like blossom out of the blossoming state.
โอเคไหมลูกโอเคนะ